Broadcast
We're
is
live.
live. Woo!
Hi, everyone. Oops, something just popped up on my screen. Get away. There we go. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Make sure you make a comment in the comment section. That is the only way I know that you're here. I don't know why I keep saying solo layout. I don't know what that means. Hopefully we're both on. Can you see both of us? Have Sharon look on her phone and see if she can see both of us. Sharon, can you hear me?
Sharon. Can you look on your phone and see if, anyway.
Yes.
If they can't see me, it's probably okay because I'm having a weird hair day. So that's good. Anyway.
Mary Ann's on and she said, yes, she can see.
Mary
Ann, you can see us both? She didn't answer. Mary Ann, can you see both of us? She didn't answer.
Let's pretend
let's just say we're going. All right, Lynn just said she can see us. Okay, good. And you can hear us. Excellent. Can you guys see that I left those two links, those two URL links in the comment section at the top?
Oh, I can see the comments now too, Nancy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, great. I didn't realize I could do that.
So Mary Ann's at
the
top.
We're overcoming this technology difficulty, I guess, eventually, a little slowly, one thing at a time.
So before we get distracted, because we have so many things to talk about today, at the very top, before we get too far down in the weeds, I posted two URLs this morning. Are they still there? There's one from YouTube page and there's one for the Facebook page. And what that is, can you see it? Okay, good. So what that is the link to this document, which is called Policies Regarding Participant Use of the Garner Senior Center. First off, let us preface this with, we love you all. We want everyone to feel welcome. This is not to discourage anyone from coming, but you want to go into it a little bit more, Torrey, about what's. Did you shut your door?
No. I'm sorry, I'm on Coffee Talk. You want to come say hey?
Yeah. Yes, grab whoever it is.
Come here.
Is it Maggie again?
No, it's Pat. This is my friend Pat.
Oh, Nancy knows me.
Yeah, but
go over more. I can't see you.
See, this is my friend Pat.
You're on TV.
I didn't put my hearing aids in, so what did
she said you're on TV.
Oh.
I'll tell your children all about it. How to tune in.
They'll be thrilled.
This is our life. How lovely.
Okay.
So I do want to talk about the card player some too. We need to go there. Sorry, but we do. So first talk, because you know how we get so distracted, talk a little bit about what this isn't not a new document.
No.
So why don't you take that one?
Yeah, so there a lot of people, and I was talking to Sandra Lloyd, our Resources for Seniors representative. Lots has changed in the world since the pandemic, and I think a lot of people have made changes about their living arrangements. Some people are living with their children for the first time, or their children may have mom for the first time. And so there's a difference between what a senior center is and what an adult day center is. Right now, currently at the senior center, we don't have constant activity where you can transition from one activity to the next and have a comfortable sitting, waiting time from 8 in the morning until 5 p.m. We don't provide supervision. There's things that an adult day center can provide that we can't provide here. But we're open for everyone, and we certainly would encourage anyone that may need some supervision to bring a caregiver with them. And there's plenty of caregiver agencies out. There's Visiting Angels, there's Comfort Keepers, there's several different agencies and private people as well, or even a family member. Coming with, there's lots of people that come with mom or dad just to see if this is an appropriate situation for you because we don't have constant activity and we don't have supervision that some people may require. So that document is participation, what's expected of you to participate here, that you're oriented to where you live, know how to get home, that sort of thing. Just knowing that we want to have a safe environment for you.
We don't want to have to worry about somebody wandering off. That has happened in the past. One of the things is like proper, the clean, appropriate clothing, being nice to other people, hygiene, that type of thing. Like we are not a daycare center, but we do have more than one mother and daughter that come and participate in things.
Oh, we
together.
have generations. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
So if you're looking for more to read this over or to share it with somebody, I did post it on the Garner Senior Center webpage, which is, kind of hard to get to. It's GarnerNC.gov.
If you go to the comments, you can see that in our
but I posted it at the top. Yeah.
But
so
it's a reminder for folks that and really maybe an introduction to the senior center. We take a lot of extra time with people as they come in to tour the center, to show where the rooms are, that sort of thing, with the intention that when you come back that you'll know where to go, because we don't have the ability to walk you to every class or anything like that. But we do take a lot of time on the front end to give you our schedules, to show you things, to introduce you around, and hopefully even to kind of plug you in with some people that you might be interested in hanging out with as far as playing cards or classes that you're in. Hi, Sheila.
I know. I want to get her back. She's ready, to come in and do some art classes.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
she's so talented. That was probably one of the best art shows we had was Sheila's art show. Eventually, we'll come back to that once we start having a regular crowd in. Good morning, Sharon.
Yeah.
And
Valerie. Cheryl, another one of our favorite artists. Let's see. So that was one. I have like lists in front of me of what I want to talk about. I really think people, Torrey, I know everything is still up in the air, and I understand that by the time you finish talking about it, this could all change. But I know people are dying to hear about the new rec center. And you went to a meeting yesterday, so you know the latest.
I know the latest and greatest. We are really close to having a recreation center with the doors open. In the first week of August, there's going to be kind of the special, I don't want to call them VIPs, but special folks will be introduced to the center and be shown around. And then there's going to be a slow or soft opening to begin use of the center as the rooms become available and everything is on target. And then in the fall, there'll be more of a grand type opening for everyone. So it's exciting time. My understanding is that if you have the little pass saying that you are registered with us at the senior center, right now it's called a fitness pass, and Nancy's made some arrangements to get a membership card for us.
Same color, but
as you buy
a new one, just keep it.
As you buy a new fitness pass in January,
that's going to be red.
Yeah, it's going to be red, the red card. So it won't any longer be a blue card, but the current card that we're giving out will allow you access to the walking track only. So it won't be for pickleball and everything else. There will be some other, not large fees, but membership fees that you'll need to pay to participate in some of the other programs. And most of that deals with, you have a brand new building and there's lots of equipment that has to be paid for and that sort of thing. Of course, nothing is going to be extravagant or, unreasonable as far as cost. But your little card, everybody's asking about that walking track. Your little card right now that you have for the senior center will give you access to that.
Right. So when we get the new cards, because we ran out, I don't have any. I have to go get some from you. I got the exact same blue card, but instead of it saying fitness pass, it'll say membership pass. You do not need a new one. Like, you don't need a new one. Keep the blue one. That'll be fine forever and ever. When it gets trashed, then we'll get you a new one. The new fitness passes, which will be on sale in December, those will be the same type of thing we had before, where any of the programs that we're paying an instructor or we're buying equipment. So you'll have two if you get a fitness pass. You'll have the blue membership pass, and then you'll have a red. I change the colors every year. So the red one will be the 2022 fitness pass. I did find when I went over to the rec center last week for a meeting with Megan and Christian and Sarah, beautiful building, super pretty. Then I went back again to do a little commercial, which was kind of fun. So maybe I'll be in the commercial with Sarah. And I found, though, you can't really park very close to there. Like wherever you park, it's a hike.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
To get, like when I parked, I saw Megan's car, so I parked next to her and I kept walking and it was like exit door only, exit door only. I was like, oh my Lord, like how do I even get in here? So yeah, so keep that in mind. But if you're going to walk, like what difference does it make how far you have to walk to get in?
And there's also a really nice outside walking path
there is
around. Yeah, I mean I did that.
It's all paved. We've done that. We've done that a couple times. Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's a nice. And it goes around this nice park. It's nice.
You know, one of the, we've all hated the construction that's been going on New Rand Road down here, and all but the sidewalks that go from that go in front of the senior center and to the stoplight, or to New Rand Road are really nice. And now you can walk all the way down Rand Road with sidewalks, and it's becoming a more walkable town. It's fun to see the downtown area after 20-some years of being here, watching it evolve, The
only thing we noticed, though, when you're coming back up, like if we go down and then we cut across Rand and then we've been walking up Main Street, then we were going around the new rec center, and then we were coming up St. Mary's. We noticed coming back up from St. Mary's to the senior center, we had to walk single file. Like there was, I think, mainly like overgrowth of bushes and things, don't you think?
I think I think that's
so that could be easily to be fixed eventually. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice little walk. I don't know how far it was. Torrey probably knows better than I, because she has one of those.
It's a mile and a quarter.
Is it a mile and a quarter?
Or a mile, maybe a mile and a half. If you did the whole thing, if you went all the way down underneath the bridge and come back.
Yeah, anyway. I don't know if I ever did that. I think
maybe in the fall we'll start doing some walks around town. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah, I would love that. Okay, so rec center, we are close. They actually are asking me to start scheduling for programs in October. So there was a meeting last night though, right? So we have to wait to find out what happened last night at the council meeting, because that was a determining factor to a ton of questions, and I haven't heard a word about that. So, okay, so my next on my list, I know we're moving kind of fast. If you have any questions, definitely post it up there. Is there an art room? Yes, there is an art room. It's a beautiful art room, and all the tables and all the chairs adjust in height, which is very cool. They had tons of closets for materials and everything. No, it's real pretty, and they're actually looking into doing some kind of a art project mural on the wall.
That was talked about yesterday as well. That there's some grant money or a possible grant for and putting some hand grabs for a climbing wall for some that's a attractive thing for teenagers too. So, but as part of that art project.
Yeah, so that was pretty. There's all windows. It's real pretty over there. Real pretty. So next week is the new session of a Step Up, which is Doris's class that starts at 12. Classes have done really well. I don't know if you remember back, but what happened was when we were just getting back from COVID and we still had to do the social distancing and we could only have 13 people, I talked to Renee and Doris, who teach line dancing, asked them if there was any way they could do another class to try to accommodate all of the waiting list people, because there were more than 13 people that wanted to take their class. They both said absolutely, and then we decided that instead of doing just another line dance or another soul line dance, we would make it a little bit more advanced so that it would be less time spent teaching the moves, doing a little bit more complicated, intricate dances, that type of thing. And because of the budget, because we're maxed out on what classes we can offer that are included in the fitness pass, we would have to charge a small fee for those classes. And I think it's like $15 for 6 classes, which, and that
nobody
money
seemed to have a
goes.
problem with it. It was, it's
No,
definitely
they've
well
done
received.
really well.
Yeah.
But I just want to remind everybody that Renee's class starts again next week. I think she's got like 12 people already signed up. Color Me Calm started back this month with Rosa. I haven't been over there because it's when I'm teaching classes, but I see people with their coloring stuff walking back and forth. How many people do you think have been in there?
I think we had 8 or 10 yesterday.
Okay.
First day back, we had 10 or 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So glad
So
to have
that's
a
back.
volunteer, Rosa, that comes and brings in all the stuff and leads a
Yep,
great group.
She does. She makes it, she's awesome. There's that. The other thing is senior circuit that Lash was teaching before COVID. When we brought it back, it was right during bingo. So we've switched it to Mondays. So he's been here at 12:15 on Mondays. He sets up this really cute circuit where you go to a different station. One station you might do like bicep curls, another station you hula hoop, another station you like run in place, another station you drum on a ball, another station you might use tubes or bands, and he's there to make sure you're doing it right. And he'll tell you, I think he's got them doing like 90 seconds at each station, and then they have like 15 seconds to get to the next station. And the other day he had like 4, but the advantage to that class is you don't have to be coordinated. You work at your own pace. Like you don't have to worry about everybody going right and you going left, or being on the beats of the music. So it's a really good workout, and I hope more people take advantage. It is free. Who are you bringing?
What?
Yay, Donna, we've been so
I'm on my
worried
feet.
about you.
This is
How
Donna
you-
Meyer,
Yes.
and she's standing
How are you
straight up.
feeling?
She's not been feeling well lately,
No.
Yep.
Did you drive?
Well, in and out.
but you're standing up,
Oh yeah.
doing well.
Did you come here to get books?
Probably.
What?
Did you come to get books?
No, I came to get blood pressure checked. Are they doing blood
Oh,
pressure
okay.
checks?
We're doing that once a month. That's the first
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wednesday of the month.
Okay. I didn't quite understand that.
First Monday.
So I thought
First-
since I live so
first
close.
Wednesday. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
glad to see you.
Well, we're
Yeah.
glad we got to see you.
We're on TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Don't you love it when I do stuff like that to you?
Bad girl. I'm going to eat your apple.
Yeah, you can have it. All right.
Not too funny.
Care, everybody.
All right, so we talked about that. We did change. And welcome to our life.
So Lynn is asking about yoga, Nance. Did you want to talk about
yes.
yoga?
So I did hire kind of a new yoga instructor. I'm waiting. She is out of the country right now. She is due back August 10th. I've got all her paperwork is at HR. I think she still has to like do some more paperwork with HR as soon as that all goes through. Like I want to start in September. I just want to, all that's going to start. Tammy though is coming back in August, the 18th to do senior yoga at 4:00. And that's going to be over in the main building in the multi-purpose room. Oksana will be doing Kay's classes on Tuesday nights, and then she'll be doing stretch and flex on Fridays. I'm hoping that as soon as she comes back, we can start the Friday stretch and flex class. I'm going to keep it called stretch and flex just because I think more people are interested in that rather than senior yoga on Fridays anyway. But yep, that's going on. The other one, pickleball, I switched up a little bit, the competitive and non-competitive per their request. But I did want Torrey to talk a teeny bit. We added another bridge class in August. We switched and made needlework and bridge a little bit earlier in the day. So now all the card games are at 12:30. let me give a little background and then you can take over. So before we opened up, we had no idea who was coming back. We had heard that certain card players had gotten used to playing at different houses, and they were not planning to come back to the senior center. So we
lost some group leaders too. You know, each card group had a leader, and one of the group leaders decided that she wanted to do one but not the other. It's fine; it works out fine. So we made them open card games or open board games.
I do want to real super quick before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Mona just said that Audrey's watching, Audrey Cash, and we wanted to just
Audrey.
Go, Audrey, we love you. All right, I'm sorry.
Give her a shout out. If so moved. I am so moved. Hey, Audrey.
Yes. Okay, so anyway, when we talked about the cards, Torrey's suggestion at the very beginning, in June before we opened up, because if you guys remember, we had like a week or two to get our acts together and open this place back up again, like with the governor. Like, it was insane. Like, we thought we were going to have a lot more time. We were going to be able to do things a lot more slowly. We've only been open for 6 weeks. Like, yeah, it's been a little stressful.
It really started out kind of nice and calm, and then just the word started getting out on the street that we're open, and I'm so glad you guys wanted to come back. I mean, yes. It's just really been, it was harrowing. Every day.
We love you all so much, though. But so anyway, we had decided at the very beginning, or Torrey did, that we were just going to call it open cards.
And we'd figure out who was going to come back and what the theme.
Let's see. Let's how it plays out.
Trends happen too. I mean, for a long time we had Friday. I mean, we had a room full of Rummikub players, and that was a thing for a long time. Yeah. And that I love that game, by the way. If anybody wants to play,
me too. I'll be glad to and what's that other guy that he's passed?
Yeah, we've done some Rummikub.
Taught me how to play Rummikub. Rummikub is a good game.
So anyway, the idea, and then the same with we did a little survey, kind of verbal survey with the Bridge group to see who was interested in coming to Bridge. Bridge was always on Tuesdays and Fridays. But the feedback we got was Thursday. So we started offering Bridge on Thursday, and we've had enough to have 2 tables. So that's been good. But there is some desire to have a Friday Bridge group again. So we're going to, in the month of August, we're going to have Bridge on Thursday and Friday.
Yep. We've also had requests, and we've had on Mondays when they play Scrabble and Dominoes has gotten pretty big, and they're asking for another day. Our concern is the card players don't like them dumping their the tile type things is noisy. I don't know what we're going to do. There have been some issues with the heat in there, it being too hot, it's too cold, it's too noisy. I mean, when I went in there last night, there was one table playing canasta. There was one table with that loud shuffle machine, which I haven't heard yet, but I've heard from more than one person it's really loud, playing that hand, foot, knee thing. And then there were 2 tables full of pinochle players. So we may have to figure something out there.
So we got to be able to share the room, and everybody needs to try to be friendly and welcoming to new people as they come in. And we don't want to be too complicated. If there's a game that maybe is too tough to teach as another person, then we need to probably offer something. But we're going to reevaluate the card situation and see what we can come up with. So we'll speak on the bigger and better things. Nancy, you have done such a good job with our virtual programming, and I just got to give you a shout out. The fairies, we were talking about this morning. There's not a fairy that just magically puts these things on YouTube and makes these things available for people to watch at home. It also gives people brand new that haven't come to the center an opportunity to see what our instructors look like, what style they teach in. It's really a great opportunity. But you have a new little format that you wanted to talk about this morning.
Well, everything, that was good, a good intro. Everything is changing because we're open. I mean, it was different when we weren't open and I was dealing with all the videos and I was going over with John ended up coming in January. For the first year, I kind of did it all by myself, by the seat of my pants, figuring it out, lots of Googling. And
You
then
did an amazing job, I tell you.
Yeah. And then John said, hey, we've got this really great equipment. It's already set up. Why don't you all come over here and do this? So we started doing that. Well, now the GPAC is getting ready to open.
Yeah,
I mean, I noticed
you can start watching shows, going to shows, live music.
Yeah, it will. But like last week, T was there doing Zumba, and there were wires and lights and stuff behind her. I was like, yikes. You know, I was a little concerned she was going to, you know, Zumba shuffle back and go flying on her butt. It did not happen, thank God. But so what I think we're going to do starting actually next week is Gretchen is supposed to do a cardio class, and I've asked her if she can stay, clean up a little bit, change her shirt, stay and do another one. And then I've got like 3 or 4 more instructors coming. I'm hopefully going to figure out how to do it on StreamYard, how to upload it to my laptop, switch it over to my external drive. And then I think I might put them out on Fridays, because Friday
they'll be filmed all in the same day, but nobody, you know, we're teaching them how we make the sausage right now, but you know, but you know, I mean, truly there's not just a fairy that does all this. Nancy has put a lot of hard work into doing this virtual programming, and we hope to have a little bit more educational programming as well for virtual. We've got some opportunities with Transitions Life Care and some other, and I'd like to have resources for seniors come and talk about adult day centers sometime. So we're going to have some more educational updates as well.
I have been sharing all of Guilford stuff, like they've been doing Tai Chi and Share Fitness and Balance, that Matter of Balance stuff. So I've been sharing all that. Part of this is for us to keep our certification too. Like we are required to do one regularly scheduled program on video per week, and then one monthly event. And we are not the only ones that are calling them and saying, hey, this is getting a little crazy. Like we're open now. Like we really, like this is like pushing us to the limit. Some of the bigger towns have actually hired a Zoom techie person to handle all of this. So craziness. It's craziness. The other thing I did want to mention in August is Renee will be doing extra shuffle, which is the more advanced shuffling line dance class. That is the 9th of August. I think I mentioned about Tammy starting August 18th. She's doing that because she's going to a concert the week before. I think she's going to see Styx, I think.
Yeah.
Then the welcome party is August 19th. We talked about calling it the end of the summer party, and I was like, I don't know. I think it should be like we survived the COVID party, or like
survived reopening party.
something. Yes, like because like, and I was saying like no lie. Let me find it. Hold on. This is like ridiculous. So at the end of every month, I put together numbers. The month of June, we had 139 new members. Not people returning, brand new, never seen before. We are blowing up. It has been insane.
And we thought, remember that time we thought that nobody would come back?
Yes, I hope people come back to play with us.
I hope they all come back.
But I just wanted to say, like, the reason I thought of that was because we were doing like these new member breakfasts or new member lunches. So we're going to kind of combine that with this party. Zenny, when am I going to see you again? Yes. Oh, she's asking about the step class. I want to start the step class over in the new rec center. The steps are over there. I also have these power cup bars that you they're for weight training, that you actually can stack plates to the ends. I want to start
all kinds of new equipment.
As soon as we can get in there, like we are going to rock and roll. I will definitely keep all of you up to date on that stuff. The other thing was tops. Take off pounds sensibly. I don't know how many of you besides Torrey and I gained a buttload of weight over COVID, but they are looking for new members. They meet on Fridays at 2, and they do great things. Circuit, I talked about Lash. I talked about the yoga. What do you want to say about Meals on Wheels?
Well, Meals on Wheels, our partner agency, is trying to get back to normal and have a regular congregate meal again. And they're calling it Friendship Cafe, which is a new brand that they're coming out with. I don't know much about this new setup. But I know that right now for the current situation is that they're still delivering. You can drive up and get 5 meals and a hot meal from a local venue to take home with you from the parking lot. Since we've started back, I mean, if we really thought that this was going to be a temporary thing, maybe a week or two, we would probably try to stick with the current situation. But currently they come in at 12 and we have 2 classes ending. No, 1 class ending and 2 classes coming back. So anyway, hey, Mark. Yeah, actually Barbara has come over and played bridge with us. We've seen her 4 or 5 times. So glad that she's back with us. So anyway, with Meals on Wheels, they're going to be again in our parking lot today, but we have a lot of foot traffic, that sort of thing. So we want to make sure to be careful when you're pulling in. Make sure that you're watching out for people that are walking up to the building. And Nancy, you've been out there and seen and have talked to Febby a little bit. What is the plan for next week?
So Febby and I took a walk because my feelings are it was just getting too crazy. It was different when we were closed and the cars coming through were the only cars. Now you're talking about there's a line dance class. It's got over 20 people leaving. Then you've got another 20 cars coming in of people taking the next line dance classes. The wood carvers are crossing the road with their little suitcases full of their supplies. There's a bunch of people going in to play cards. There's just too many people coming in and out of the center. I have Jeff came by the other day and was like, it's Wednesday. Where should I park? I keep getting blocked in. So, I mean, that's been an issue. People can't get out. People can't get in. So we decided we're going to go over to the park.
Garner Recreation Park, which is right next door.
By the dog park. So don't come in to the senior center parking lot. If you're going towards Clayton, you would take the next driveway in. And we're going to have you go all the way down to the ball field, turn around. There's a big cul-de-sac back there, and then come back up. So we're hoping, because the other problem we've had is cars blocking traffic on East Garner Road, like coming out and about. So hopefully this will eliminate all that. It's close enough that we can lug the tables down there that they need. Hopefully this will work out better. And again, exactly what Torrey said. If this has been going on for 6 weeks, it just keeps getting worse. We keep getting more busy. I'm just really afraid somebody's going to get hurt.
We don't want to have a disaster happen ever.
Yeah, I would never forgive myself.
Right. Yeah.
So I think this is going to work out great. And that will start
today. It'll be in the same situation. It's just going to be under.
They're going to be over by the trees today, though.
Yeah, not on the front porch of the senior center. So I hope that that you guys will be careful coming in today, and then next week we'll have this new arrangement, and hopefully it'll go smooth. So we had a couple of comments. Mona, our schedule is available online at garnernc.gov under the senior center. There's a schedule of events, and Nancy keeps that updated. And our newsletter is also available. If you see us on Facebook, we also keep those schedules on Facebook, and you can access them. Or you can come by the front door at the senior center, and we'll be glad to hand you one. And Mark, I was talking to you a second ago. Bridge started back. We talked about that a little bit earlier in the session. It's on on Thursdays, and also going to begin on Fridays in August. So we have plenty of bridge, and we love to see your mom. She's been here several times.
Yep. And Zenny, come back. We're doing aerobics on Tuesdays. Like, we miss you. We miss you.
Yes.
We're back. Like, we are back. There we go. All right.
Well,
Are you good? Do you have anything else? I went through my list. I think I did pretty good. We did pretty good. We gave a lot of information.
one of the biggest things we're doing now is bingo. We ran out of bingo cards
Yes.
last week. We ran out of bingo cards. I had to go pull out some old school ones for 1980, I think. So anyway,
We have been getting over 40 people at bingo to the point where we're doing 2 coveralls because it's called beach bingo, and the most we can give out is a $10 prize. So we've been doing like the first person that gets a coverall gets the $10 prize, and then we've had enough money to go to the net without clearing your cards would be the next one. The other thing, super quick, is the videos. When we do them live, they get, anywhere between 5 and 25 people to watch. By the end of the month, like over 1,300 people have watched all our videos. So they're definitely getting watched. We have a big group of walkers in here in the morning. Last month, we had over 200 people come in here and walk. I talked about Rosa. Oh, nice shout out to on the men group. Darlene Duncan gave me some numbers for June. Thank you, Darlene. They delivered to Rex hats, a baby quilt, 7 Afghans, and 5 busy aprons. So they are still working really hard.
And they're getting ready to have their sale resume. For the last 2 years, they haven't had their sale. So, and that's their one-time fundraiser for each year, and that's going to be the first Saturday in November from 9 to 3:30. And I hope that you guys will plan on doing some Christmas shopping over at the Garner Senior Center to support a really good cause.
And Torrey just volunteered to help with the Christmas parade.
Oh, I did. I didn't volunteer.
I don't know if any of you know what's involved with working with the Christmas parade.
I'm not sure if that was called volunteering, but
I know. Oh my gosh, so funny. But we are, so I guess we're having a Christmas parade this year. I haven't heard anything about Light Up Maine yet, or
that's kind of all the same.
Trick or Treat the Trails. And half of this whole thing is because we lost our event coordinator.
I think I volunteered you for something yesterday. I'll tell you later.
Oh no! See, I don't like when I don't want. When we all know that if you don't make it to the meeting, you are going to get picked to do everything. Like we all know. Like, all right, if it's too funny. Yeah, that's pretty typical. If you're not at the meeting, you get volunteered in. Oh well, whatever. Smile on your face. Smile and
that's right. That's right.
And can you think of anything else? I think we covered it.
It's a super exciting time here at the Garner Senior Center. And if you haven't met Sharon, she doesn't want to come in here and show her face.
Sharon, boo.
Come up to the front desk. Come here, Sharon, real quick. She can do it.
Super. Just say hey. Sharon has been a godsend, a lifesaver.
Well, I thought she was coming. She ran out the door. Wow.
Oh,
not only did she not want to come in, she like ran out the other side of the door. Okay. Well, anyway, if you want to see her, you better come by the front desk. She'll be here until 2 today. So
yeah.
Here she is.
All right, but we're doing
whoa. He's coming. Come here.
You're so crazy.
You're so cute. This is Sharon. Wait a minute, you gotta see.
There she is. We love her.
He keeps me laughing most mornings. That's her job.
Awesome. So she is the front desk receptionist most days. She comes in about 8:30 and leaves around noonish-ish, little later. Whatever we need her to do, let's talk about doing something.
And if we
with
could keep
a
her
smile
forever,
on your face.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, peeps. It was so great to see everybody, and continue on your great day. Bye. Peace out. Let me get us off. Hold on. I got to get to the right thing. 3. Oh, hold on. I have the mouse going the wrong way. 3, 2, 1. Peace out.